When you're gonna criminal,
don't get high. No,
on the whole supply.
On the whole supply, yeah.
So do we like this?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I got it set in the truck. Didn't bother me in the truck.
Did you wear it into the gas station?
I wore it into the gas station. He didn't say a goddamn thing to me.
He expects it from you.
Didn't say anything.
He thinks it's some duck hunting shit.
I was thinking it would be perfect. So we'll get the bag like this, and then I'll have a patch made that says heart monitor on it. Because then no matter what, people will they'll hesitate into deciding what it really is.
It totally could be a heart monitor too.
But it looks good.
Yeah. Although they don't look so good on this camera.
It's the camera.
Let's fly the drone over it. That'll take a good video.
Let's add some bacon in there. There we go. There's the right color.
Try the right contrast.
All right, open it up. Let's see it.
Well, I can't open it all the way because I didn't secure my magazines right.
Plastic sheet here. Plastic sheet back there. There will be limiting straps from here to here. Coolio.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
Will the limiting straps inhibit your draw?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they will. But you can put it on the front. We can do a lot of different shit. But there'll be a sleeve in there, so no, I guess it won't. You're really probably not going to put the gun in any holster like that. Ideally, you'll use a trigger guard holster tethered in there, and then you'll just jerk that bitch out, and it'll fucking skin it.
It's got grommets in the bottom part?
There will be. You want to call it the bird watcher bag.
The bird watcher, that's good. That's good.
What? What?
That's good. The bird watcher bag.
He told you to say that.
Binos in here and shit. Be looking at the birds.
How about search and rescue bag? You wanted that one too.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
What the fuck?
Very good one.
There we go.
You guys planned this out. Get the both of you.
They gave me $5.
I know, they own the fucking domain names.
He gave me $5.
Yeah, they own the domain name.
Hashtag birdwatchingbags.com.
Yeah.
Sell all your tactical birdwatching gear.
How are you going to incorporate this into plumber lifestyle? Is that a Serpa?
No.
Whose holster is that?
It's a Christian Green. That's some Green Force.
How the fuck? Oh, you just have it wrapped. I'm like, I don't remember making that.
Yeah, I just put the whole holster.
It looks fucking cool. Can you draw the gun without the fucking whole thing
coming
out?
No, I think I would have to. I did it earlier, and I was like, yeah.
Christian makes a little thing for that.
Yeah, he makes a whole holster.
I just wanted to get some weight in here and see how it kind of felt with some weight.
Are we too big or leave it that size?
I mean, I think we're a little too.
Maybe we do a medium and a small and medium.
Yeah.
Because think about this.
For vegans.
Think about this. When we're at the asylum,
We're at the asylum.
and there are 600 buildings at the asylum, all connected through tunnel systems, and we get lost, which could happen.
Could happen.
You're gonna want lots of lights
And a
lot of Snicker bars.
Yeah, a little power bar.
So the bigger the thing.
Ultimately, my ultimate goal is when we get into the tunnel, I'm going to smash him down and make sure he has no light source. And we're going to get to a certain point where I'm going to turn my light off and just take off running.
It'd be nice if we could have some Molly here for like a fucking radio.
You know what'll happen is.
Come on now.
You don't need any fucking Molly on the side.
We don't need to make it even bigger.
Nobody does. You know where your radio goes?
Sorry.
Right there. That's where your radio goes. You know where your radio goes? Who is they?
The guys who do this shit for a living.
You know what this is for?
Dude, what shit for a living?
Bird watching.
This is for driving in a Razor, so you can have all your shit and not get fucking dust all over my bullshit.
It's actually for me sitting in the tractor, doing my tractor stuff. So when those crackheads come in here and do the big circle in the thing, I have my gun with me.
Okay. Is that a thing? Yeah, crackheads?
Yeah, we have a lot of crackhead action here.
Have you lived here for like a year? How the fuck do you not know?
They were always out there. I never saw them come
We actually had crackheads come in their crackhead vehicle. Crackhead semi-crash over there in the corner. One of them stripped his clothes off, came in here with his...
For real.
Stripped his clothes off, came in here.
Whole shirt, a whole fucking bald eagle tattooed on his whole belly.
Wanted me to fucking fix one of his guns or buy machine guns, whichever one you could do.
I think it was fix his machine gun.
Well, the other guy just took off into the woods.
Those guys are feds.
They
were
were
not fed.
Fed? No, they were.
Not fed.
We went to court.
They were
No,
definitely both high.
one passed out and died.
The old guy,
Jesus Christ.
the old guy, when we kicked him out, he went immediately to the super vehicle they had, crashed out.
Laid down. His friend
died.
wasn't even in the car. Laid down in the car and died. Cody, we look out. I'm like, where the fuck is Sebastian? Sebastian's kneeling down behind a car over here, looking around the wheel. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm looking at these guys. I come around the vehicle a little bit, and Cody's got his hands up like, what the fuck? So we go up. We're like, what's up with this dude? He's dead.
Yeah,
He's
he's dead.
He's dead. So Cody's like, I don't know where the other guy is. We go, what other guy? There's another guy? So we get on the four-wheeler, start looking around, send the plate to some law enforcement. They run it. They fucking send some dudes out. Fucking as we're coming out of the woods, we don't know where the fuck he is. Jeff's like, I'm going to keep looking for him. Jeff's out on the four-wheeler. Go ahead, tell it.
So I'm out on the four-wheeler. He has crossed through one property lane, is now on the edge of the other property. Literally, I'm on the four-wheeler, and I see this dude. And he is like this. He's on his knee with a bush in front of him like this.
you trying to hide behind a light bulb.
With a roll of copper wire in his hand. Like this. Roll of copper wire in his hand. And he's looking. And I'm like, hey, dude. He's like, what? What's up? I go, your buddy. He's waiting for you in the car. You got to get back. And he immediately stands up and goes, copper wire in his hand, by the way. He's like this. Hey, who do you think owns all these trees? I'm like, probably the same person owns that copper wire you got in your hand. He's like, what? What? And then I go, come on, you got to go to your car. They're waiting for you. And he literally turns the opposite direction and walks back into the barn that he just came out of. So I'm like, fuck. I got to get off the four-wheeler, jump over this barbed wire fence, and chase this guy out of the barn. So I get him out of the barn. He comes out, and I'm like, hey, man, your buddy's fucked up. I think the boss is going to call the cops, man. You need to get back there to the car before the cops get here. And he's like, somebody's going to call the cops? I go, yeah, you got to get back before the cops. And he's like, okay. By the way, he's got pliers in his hand. He's got his dikes in his hand. And his fucking copper wire. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm going to go back. And I go, no, jump on. I'll take you back. And in hindsight, I'm like, that was totally stupid because the dude is a crackhead, so he was totally high. So
He could have stabbed you with a needle by accident.
Stabbed me with a fucking, who knows. So he gets on the back and throws his wire onto the four-wheeler that he has stolen. So I stay in the woods as long as I can until I have to pop out where the cars are. And at this time, there's what,
There's fucking four cars. There's four locals and highway patrols on the way.
Yeah, they're all there. So I pop out, and old boy, he's like, oh man, he called the cops. I go, whoopsie. He gets off of the fucking four-wheeler, grabs the wire, and starts walking towards his truck. Cop's like, where you go with that wire? He's like, what wire?
It's in your hand. We weren't trying to fuck the dudes up. Like,
No, we weren't,
like
not at all.
dude, fucking dead dude.
Yeah,
like
they're already enough shit.
Dead dudes. Why we called because we're like, hey, we don't have any machine guns, but you might want to not ever fucking ask somebody about machine guns again because you clearly can't have a machine gun.
Can't have a gun, period.
So like the last thing we wanted to do was fuck this dude up, but dude's fucking dead. So they come over, they rouse dude up. He's not dead. He had just gotten literally hours earlier that day gotten his script for there's 3 scripts.
One was 80 pills and one was 60 pills.
Yeah, and he had like 5 left.
Yeah.
So he couldn't have taken that many because he'd have been dead, but he was fucking selling them and doing whatever with them. So he had there was a Xanax, there was it was a Vicodin or one of those, Vicodin. And something else. So they're like, yeah, he's known for that. They sell them. We're gonna roll them up because they're driving. We got CHP coming. He goes, really, we don't want to do the paperwork. So Highway Patrol's gonna take this and run a profile on them and fucking do a sobriety test.
The best part is, because remember, he came in and asked if we could fix a gun. We went, no, we don't do that shit here, right? That's not what we did. So he goes back. I tell the cop this. I go, hey, he kept mentioning a gun. So they go and they search his car. They find the gun. Well, we've got two people in this car, right? Gun could really be anybody's. So the cop's like, "Oh man, this is a really cool gun. I've been looking for one of these. How did you get it?" And Dummy goes, "I traded a bicycle for it."
No, he goes, "No, he didn't." He goes, "I traded a man a 2-wheel bicycle for it." But he was all animate, like he was very fucking proud of the.
Yeah, he wheeled and dealed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you know whose gun it is, right? Now you have felony in possession of a firearm, you dumbass.
What was it? Just
It was like a Ruger
Some piece of
P5
shit,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, it
some
was
bullshit.
Some shit from the 80s.
Dude, the intention was not to fuck these guys up though. Like there was a fucking dead dude, and they're blocking my fucking truck in, which is in front of the feed house. So like the Dodge is in there. They've parked it. Of all the places on this whole fucking property they could have parked, Cody just come back from the feed house. He's got the Dodge wedged between the phone pole and the feed house. If they come up and park all the way fucking over there, why would that? Because they're heading towards that fucking. They're heading out in the woods. We're not thinking they're stealing copper. We're thinking there's a fucking meth lab over there in one of those
That's
barns.
exactly what I thought, that they were making.
Had they just, and there's a driveway there, they could have parked at that property. They could have parked at the property over there, 2 properties over. Of all the places they could have went, they came here. And then we didn't ever even known they were there had they not come in and made a big fucking scene. So when you're gonna criminal,
Yeah, when you're gonna criminal,
don't bring your buddy that's gonna fucking OD while he's fucking at the scene.
Rule number 1: when you're gonna criminal, have a plan. Rule number 2: don't get high before you go.
On the whole supply, not only his own supply, he got high on the whole supply.
The whole fucking thing.
Give me a soundbite for the lead into that video. When you're gonna criminal,
Don't get high. No,
on the whole supply.
On the whole supply, yeah.
What do we have here?
Cheese and apples.
What is this?
Gouda. 3 year.
What is this?
Robust.
What is this? You're supposed to say that it's cheese, sir.
It's cheese, sir.
Have you seen Borat?